Imagine being adopted, never knowing who your family was or anything about them, and everything about your past is a mystery. That literally happened to this baby right here 42 years ago. And now she knows a whole family that she's never known before.
1981, two deceased individuals were discovered in the wooded area in Houston, Texas. Their identities could not be determined at that time. What law enforcement did know is that they were likely murdered. Decades later, in 2021, the organization Identifiers International was able to positively identify the bodies that were found in 1981 through the use of genetic testing. The couple was from Florida, and their names were Tina Gail Lynn Klaus and Harold Dean Klaus. They were a young couple. We learned this couple had an infant daughter named Holly, who was not found with the remains of the Klauses. I'm excited to announce that baby Holly has been located alive and well 42 years later. Holly has been notified of the identities of her biological parents and got to meet her extended biological for the family for the first time this Tuesday.
So this is how crazy this story is. The Klauses, right here, were from Florida, and they went for a vacation in Texas. While in Texas, they were murdered under very strange circumstances. However, baby Holly here was never found. And even though there was an extensive search for her throughout the woods and everywhere else, they presumed her as lost and possibly, more than likely, dead. What actually happened is somehow baby Holly got into the hands of a nomadic religious group who took her to Arizona and dropped her off at a hospital. From there, the hospital put her into the foster care system, where she was then later adopted and ended up moving to Oklahoma, where she lived and grew up. That lady there is baby Holly now, holding a picture of her and her parents up right now. This is her at age 42. She has just now got to meet aunts, uncles, cousins, nieces, grandparents that she never knew she had. This is one of the most amazing stories I've heard in a long time, and God, it just feels good to have something great happen for someone.